And I know that sometimes people say to me like, oh my God, how'd you end up on TV? What are we doing, girl? Why not me? You know, behind the scenes and stuff like that. Maybe one day it will all work out. I am loving this weather, so I'm like sitting in my window just soaking up some vitamin D. So I want to do another vlog with you because I feel like it was kind of fun, and I feel like I'm like learning a new skill by vlogging my day. So tomorrow I have to go and do 2 segments on The Good Stuff with Mary Berg, which is a national TV show here in Canada, and it's live to tape, meaning it seems like it's live, but it's not actually live. They tape it as though it's live to tape. They can do any adjustments with edits, and then it actually goes on air normally like the following week. So like if you shoot on Tuesday, it's usually like the next Tuesday that your segment will go. So one of the things I have to do is make sure that I have like all of like the products and tools that I will be taking on my segment with me. So I'm just kind of going around and like picking up all the things. Most of the stuff I have, so I just bring my own stash, but I did just go to Home Depot to buy myself some of this cleaning paste, because right now what I have to do is pre-tape a portion of my segment, and it's of me cleaning my oven. So I'm gonna insert that for you because we're gonna have to go and do it. Once I actually finish with cleaning the oven, I have to send it to the producer, and she's gonna have an editor in-house at the TV station to edit that together, and then I guess it will play during my segment, and then you'll see that on TV. So many different layers to put together something like this, but I wanted to take you on for the ride because in terms of my normal habit stack and routine for working from home and kind of just whatever, doing my job, this is a complete disrupt to my day because this is not how my day normally is, because I'm really just working at home most of the time. And then this is one of those things that are, you know, kind of cool and kind of exciting, and definitely as a result of becoming a content creator. And I know that sometimes people say to me like, oh my God, how'd you end up on TV? And it really was because of content creation. So if you're ever thinking about, you know, getting into this business, maybe doing stuff on TV, then I would highly suggest if you specialize in something. So like I am the home and cleaning expert on the show. So I bring my expertise for that exact topic, and I come up with different ideas that I pitch to the producers. And if they're like, yeah, let's do that in the show, then I go on. So on average, I would say I go on like maybe every month, every other month. It kind of depends on like what they're doing on the show and then what I'm doing. So for the last little bit, they've been trying to book me, but then I was away in Jamaica. Then I went on my engagement moon, and then their timing just wasn't right. So fortunately, tomorrow I'm shooting a double header. So basically I'm shooting 2 segments. So I need to bring 2 changes of clothes, and I'm going to shoot both of them in studio, live to tape. Live to tape meaning that there's going to be an audience there, and we're going to shoot it as though it's live, but then it won't actually air until the following week. So I'm trying to like organize myself so I can like practice my script. So like, what am I going to say? If you are wanting to do something like that, you know, different lifestyle shows. So like whether it's like fashion, or maybe you're a chef, maybe you're a baker, maybe you're an organizational expert. A lot of the experts come from social media. That's a great opportunity if you ever want to get into doing work on TV. So that is basically my story of how I started working on The Good Stuff. I had to audition. So I had to like come in and audition. And that means like you had to come all together, hair, makeup, outfit. And I had to like audition with the actual host of the show to see that we had like a vibe, to see that we had some type of chemistry. Fortunately, I did with Mary. But anyways, I want to take you guys on that journey tomorrow, from the time like my makeup artist comes tomorrow. We always talk, plus I have to tell her things. So we're always talking. She'll probably come at like 6 a.m. And then I normally need to leave by 7:15 because my call time is probably going to be around 8:15, 8:30. And there's like a lot of traffic, even though. So normally I'll just like wear whatever and I'll do like a run through, which you'll see tomorrow. I will go back into the green room and I'll just, if I have to do things like you can see my hair, I need to like flat iron and stuff like that because it's getting all frizzy because I put water when I was rolling it up last night. And I can just like practice my lines, talk to the producer, chill. Then you'll see like the show start and like everyone talk to like all the audience members and all that. And then I'll go shoot my first segment. And then I'm not sure if they're using the same audience to shoot the second segment because I've never done like a double header before, but I'm very grateful because that's going to allow me to be on the show at least twice over, whether it's like they hold that segment for a couple of weeks or another month. It just means that, you know, I get, I don't know, the best use of my time because it is definitely something I have to prepare for in terms of like bringing in makeup, finding clothes, going down there. So if I can do like more on one day, then that's good. So I just have to make sure I go through my lines. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is like 6 o'clock. Daneille just arrived. We're gonna do makeup for the show today. This is kind of what it's like. I woke up at 5 o'clock, was like in bed looking at social media and just kind of thinking about the day, and then had a shower, got into some new pajamas, and then Daneille is setting up. And then we will start doing makeup. And honestly, I don't know what to wear because I thought I had 2 jackets that I cannot find. And I was freaking out being like, why did I not look in this earlier? So I don't know. I'm just going through whatever I have and just hoping that it's gonna work out. I should have been way more organized, but I was relying that I was gonna be able to find these 2 jackets that I could wear with the dress, but no, I didn't find it. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. I'm gonna let you watch some of the makeup session and then we will head down. I also have to remember my scripts because even though I wrote it, I don't even remember what the segments are about. I feel so disorganized, but I need to like turn this around and like actually get this together. Segment and just kind of going through, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't remember anything. I was like, what was I doing? I just think that I have like so many things going on right now that I'm like, I don't even remember what I submitted to them. I submitted to them maybe last week. I think I was working on it like on Sunday of the like week before. So yeah, I also had to make sure that I had like all my props. I had actually bought that Longchamp bag when I was in Nice, and honestly it's convertible. I'll like show you, but it was really good. It's coming in handy right now because I don't normally feel nervous, but I just need to make sure that I'm going through and reading through everything because like all the crew's gonna be there, and then of course like the host, the producers, and this is the time when we're gonna be like blocking out what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna do like a run through just to make sure there's no hiccups. I've definitely had segments where there's been a hiccup or two, but this normally makes me feel better. And I feel like I haven't been in studio for months, so I feel like I might get it back, but hopefully I'll get either Jeanette, who's the producer I normally work with, or the other lady, I think her name is Davida. Hopefully they'll get to like hold this, or I brought my tripod so that I could just like record the whole segment for you to see like the complete behind the scenes of like what's happening. Hopefully it works well. What do you guys think of my makeup? Unfortunately, my eczema and psoriasis patches are coming through. So like you see it like right here under my eye, right here, and right here. So like I know that Daneille was trying to like cover them up, but they're patchy, and I probably really need to like start putting my steroid cream on them to hopefully get rid of them. It's just I've been trying to avoid it, and I've tried to been just going with the flow. Okay, so I just got to the green room, and I'm making sure that I have like all of my props and products for my segment. And I also have to go look at my hair. I feel like I need to like flat iron this bad boy. I don't know what time they're gonna call me, so yeah, I need to kind of get that done. But I'm gonna like not wash it, I'm gonna curl it and then like curl right here, because like right here is like frizzing up. And then I have something else due today. I'm working on a website, and like something was due today. Well, it was actually due yesterday, but I didn't notice. I feel so disorganized, and I have like no reason to be disorganized, but I have a lot of things going on. I brought my laptop and stuff like that. I have to change outfits for my second segment, which I hope is gonna work. And I brought my steamer so that I can also steam. It's the early mornings. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to waking up like super early in the morning and then having to like go. It's normally way slower for me. Let me charge this and drink some tea and look at my script. So like here is the script, and let me just make sure that I know all of my things. Okay, so you're gonna use the Pomodoro technique to manage spring cleaning tasks effectively. So first we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a timer, spray it on like, you know, like your kids' hockey equipment, etc., in your gym bag and your workout clothes. I like to just glide it along, and what you're gonna notice is that it's gonna pick up all of the dirt and the dust. Super simple. Use old socks, right? If you have mismatched socks, here are my socks, what you can do is you can put them on, and then you're gonna just glide it over the leaf. You can even put it in the dishwasher, and that's gonna help you later on down the road so you don't have to clean as much in your oven. Happy spring cleaning, guys. So that is basically the premise of my segment, this first spring cleaning segment. I'm gonna have to read it a couple more times because I feel like I'm not speaking as concisely and as eloquently as I would like. There's no one in the green room with me. It's just me today. Well, at least for now. So let me go back to studying. All right, so I ended up getting called out to the studio, and I didn't get to take you. Hopefully when the show is actually taping live, I'll be able to bring a camera and have someone record me. I had to do the back-to-back 2-segment run-through with the host, and I think it went pretty good. I think I sounded like knowledgeable, and I wasn't at a loss for words, which oftentimes I feel like I am at a loss for words. I am literally, I don't know if you hear, but like right now they have I don't know what the person's called. I don't know if it's like the host or like the warm-up. Ooh, they just announced that I'm gonna be doing. The crowd is going wild. Anyways, right now I am going to work on that document that I need to work on and submit. So my hairstylist isn't opened on Mondays, so I didn't get my hair redone. Why did I just come in here and mistakenly picked this up, which is dark hair dry shampoo. I sprayed it into my hair. Are you guys seeing that? And the brown is not the same brown color as my hair. So I was trying to get it out as best as I could, because I was like, you know what? It's probably so much flakiness from all the previous application of product that she put in my hair, especially all of the shampoo. So then I was like, great, now my hair looks like a freaking, it looks worse than it was before. So then I started to feel what should I put in, because I didn't bring any gel. So I ended up taking some of my Vaseline all over balm, and I did it on the sides. So you could see that it kind of made things lie a little flatter. And then I ended up using this just to I think I got all of the, even though I feel I see it, shooting on Tuesdays are not the best. I am just, honestly, I'm just gonna breathe. I'm gonna breathe, because what are we doing, girl? And there's no makeup touch-ups or hair touch-ups, so it's not I could pull it out and get someone to do it for me. Oh my gosh, I really hope that it's not gonna get picked up on camera. Do you want to be in my video? Okay. You're gonna be my camera person. Thank you. Honestly, I do use it. I didn't bring it today. This is my producer, Jeanette.
Hello.
Here is my next look for this segment. And the segment I shot first was the spring cleaning, and then this one is smart cleaning hack. So yeah, I don't know the producer very well. No, I don't know the producer at all. So I'm not gonna ask her to shoot, but you got an idea of what it's behind the scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what we're doing. I'm just gonna step back so that you can get an idea of, ooh, I like that. So it's a maxi all the way down, and I just have my Dr. Scholl's sneaker. This is basically the same dress that I think I showed you that I was gonna pack for Italy. I ended up wearing it because, like I said, man, I feel I'm so low energy when I'm I need to have high energy. I feel that whole disaster with my clothing choices, where I thought I had some jackets for some other dresses, just didn't work out. So I ended up picking this, and hopefully, it works. It's giving nautical Cape Cod, I'll show you. This is the episode that I'm gonna be on. Okay, so decided to come and get some lunch. I'm at a place called Joey's in the shops, or at the shops of Don Mills. I wanted something really, really big because I'm doing my fasting from 12 to 4, and I've been eating a specific amount of calories, but today I wanted to add a little bit more calories. So yeah, I got some steak, mashed potatoes, and broccolini. And they added this cheese foam. It tastes good. Then I'm gonna go home, and I have some editing that I have to catch up on and some emails. So yeah, happy the show's done because I feel tired, but I'm really hungry. I want to eat this. So yeah. I am back home. I had a really nice lunch with my friend, and basically I have some content that's due tomorrow for a campaign. So I am basically going to spend hopefully the next couple of hours editing it, and then I have a meeting at 6:30. I'm gonna wash off all this makeup. I should do it soon because honestly I feel oof, I don't love what's happening here and what's happening here and what's happening here. And my face just feels dry, but I just know it's like the weather and stuff like that. I've been suffering with like eczema. Do I say it right? I say eczema. I see people say eczema. But I also have like psoriasis. So I'm not sure if it's like psoriasis or eczema. I just know that I also have it here, and I think I have it down there as well. So yeah, this is proving to be a busy week, just with like lots of projects on the go. But I wanted you to like see another day in the life routine if you haven't seen the last one that I posted when I was like working on this campaign that I am editing right now. And I had like a work event. Like, this is not my typical day in the life, but I feel like for this type of job, which is available honestly to all ages. I was like, when I was recording the video last time, I was like, you know, I don't mean to give like creator tips because it's not something that I've ever really done, but I feel like this is definitely helping me, this business of creating content, building community, you know, partnering with brands, being an advisor. It's honing my skills in a lot of ways in a creative way, but then it's also allowing me to curate a life that I really like. Because I was just talking to someone and I was like, honestly, I feel like I'm like semi-retired, even though I'm like literally working my butt off. But I think, you know, this world of being able to like travel and like work from anywhere, I think that has like opened up so many doors. And I know that there's a lot of people that are like, I don't want to wait just to 65 to go and travel when you're in like a 65-year-old body. I feel like I heard that from a lady. You know, you're traveling when you retire in like a 65-year-old body, and you want to be able to do things like when you're younger and your body like moves more easily and stuff like that. But I also highly encourage believing in yourself and like believing that anything is possible. So if you've ever thought about maybe being a creator, sharing your story, sharing your expertise, sharing your likes, just sharing you on social media, I definitely think that it can be very lucrative financially, but then it could just be really fulfilling because you just feel like you are like, you know, sharing your story with like so many other people that may not know you, and like you all of a sudden have like new friends that you met on the internet. But and if you like to be creative, so if you're like a creativepreneur, this could be a great thing. And I feel like right now, because all attention is on social media, if you have a business and you want to share like your founder story and like connect with people more, even before they meet you. So like even before your customers meet you, this is such a great way to do it. Getting up on camera and like just talking to people, they can see like your mannerisms, your quirks, they can like look into your eyes and be like, you know what, that person feels like a legit person. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to editing. I will probably do another check-in when I am like removing all of this makeup, because yeah, I need to like really sit down and like focus, get this edit down to a reasonable length. Anyways, I was telling this friend, like, you know, if content creation is something that you want to do that you don't think you could be successful on, you need to have a really hard, serious conversation with yourself and say, why not? Why not me? Why not? I love this thing. I love all the different layers of, you know, telling a story and like bringing people along a journey. And I think sometimes you need to make sure you surround yourself with the right people who are going to encourage you to do all the things that seem crazy, because maybe one day it will all work out and at least you'll be surrounded by people that hopefully are happy for you. But thank you so much for joining me today on another day in the life vlog that I say is definitely not my typical day-to-day, but it's a special day and I wanted to make sure that I brought you along. And if you feel like there's a vibe here, I'm just trying to figure things out here on YouTube, but if you feel like this could be your vibe, I would love for you to like comment, let me know what you're liking, what are things that you would like to see from me, and please subscribe, share it with any friends that you think this could be their vibe. And I will definitely see you next time. If you're liking these vlogs, gosh, I'm so sorry. Look at this. This looks so scary. If you're liking these vlogs, then let me know as well. And I can continue to bring you along on these like little adventures of my life. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.